Microsoft is running 2 subscription services on their Xbox One platform right now. One being Xbox Live, the other being Xbox Game Pass. Could it be possible at E3 of 2018, Microsoft unifies these 2 services together? You know what? Anything can happen. Let's talk about it. What up, everybody? It's your boy Gaming Forte, back at it with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you do all of those things because it definitely helps out the channel a lot. Now, over the last few years, people have been having conversations about Xbox Live being free. And my thought process on that is we probably will never see Xbox Live free. That is something that has been tied to the Xbox platform since 2002, I believe. I've been there since day one, and we have set ourselves up for that one. Once we made that a thing that Microsoft can do by buying into that so early, I don't think that was ever going to change. Now, with the news that Xbox Live Game Pass can be tied into Xbox Live or vice versa, now the conversation comes down to, is this something that is feasible? Is this something that a lot of people would actually want? Me personally, like I said, Xbox Live's not going anywhere, but Microsoft has made a concerted effort to let everybody know that the future is going to be through Game Pass and subscription in the way that they want to actually market it and promote their games. State of Decay was the latest game from Xbox that was in the first party lineup that was just released on there. We also had Sea of Thieves that released earlier this year. Next we have Crackdown, and then the aforementioned new Forza game, the next Gears, the next Halo. All of those games are going to hit Game Pass, and Microsoft wants to get as many people into that subscription service as possible. But the thing is, a lot of people are really upset that they have to buy multiple subscription services to enjoy the system they want to play on. Some people just want to buy their games. Some people actually don't like the fact that they got to pay for internet connections on top of the actual services that they want to do on Xbox Live. Also, the people that are on PC that have the option of playing on Xbox, if they go out and buy one, they actually can play Xbox Live for free on PC. And the reason for that being is the precedent has already been set on PC. PC people are not going to pay for Xbox Live on their PC because every other service is free for them. Why would they want to play for multiplayer somewhere else? And then it might even be an inferior service because we all know the Windows Store is a joke. And when it comes to connectivity, you get bounced in and out of games all the time, and sometimes the games just don't work all together. So they are fighting a really big uphill battle. So how do they implement any type of service that allows people to still connect to everybody on Xbox Live and still play and have all of those benefits like party chat and just online gaming, but still also on the side offer a subscription service that gives you 150 plus games to play whenever you want to, as long as you're subscribed in a service, and not really make people feel like they are actually just being nickel and dimed for all the things that they're being offered for the system. Now, I'm going to link you guys in the description, Randall Thor's channel, because I know a lot of you guys follow me, you follow him, and he had a lot of really good things to say about this overall. And one thing that he did say is Xbox Live is going to be in a situation where you won't just be buying Game Pass and then Xbox Live is just added to it. In a situation like, well, if you want Game Pass for $120, then you get Xbox Live. You'll still be able to buy Xbox Live separately, like he said, and I believe that also. You'll be able to go in and spend the $10 a month for Xbox Live if you want, or all the way up to the $60 for the whole year, and you just won't have Game Pass with it. But the one thing that I really like that he said, and I wholeheartedly agree with it, is the fact that if you buy Game Pass, they give you Xbox Live. So, and basically, if we have to look at it like this, you spend $60 for a year for Xbox Live, but you don't have Game Pass. But if you spend that same $60 for 6 months for Game Pass, you're going to get $60 worth of Game Pass plus $60 worth of Xbox Live free with Game Pass. And then if you do Game Pass for the whole entire year, yes, that's more money, but that's $120 for the year. But guess what? You're also getting Xbox Live with that probably. And if they do that, essentially, you cut $60 off of the amount of money that you were spending over the course of the whole year if you had Xbox Live and Game Pass like it's been for like the last year since they announced it. So $180 versus $120 for both services. instead of having them separately. That's a win-win. That's an extra game in people's pocket at the end of the year. And I hope Microsoft actually implements that, because that is something that I am super looking forward to if they do, because anything that can give us more content on the system, but actually make it more affordable for everybody is the number one thing that I think a lot of people in this community are going to be looking for. And that will actually help Microsoft sell more subscription models to the actual service overall. Essentially, people could probably just make it feel like Xbox Live is free at that point, because you're really just buying into a service that's allowing you to get more games, to have those games at your fingertips readily available to play. And Xbox Live is just a subsection added to it that they're giving you as a benefit. So you could literally just say that Xbox Live for the year is free if you did the $120 version, and then you're getting access to all the games too. It really just comes down to the perception and how Microsoft spins this off to the consumer to actually be more community friendly, for everybody to feel like, hey, this is a value to you and this is why. But it's really up to Microsoft to really stress the reasons why this is something that they want to do, because ultimately it really just comes down to the model itself. If the games are not going to be in there, then people are not going to subscribe to the service. They'll just be happy paying for their Xbox Live, playing their third-party games like they do today. And then Microsoft just has to make it really compelling about all those newer games that's going to hit the service, like all of their first-party titles being in there. What are those games going to look like? Are we going to still have games like Sea of Thieves that have bugs in them, and when they put updates out, it actually breaks the game for a day or so like that? Or are we going to get games like God of War that we got on PlayStation 4 in there? Are we going to get better Halo versions of games? It's already been a stigma around Game Pass about it being a cheaper service and all of those games being in there for the price of $10 a month, and that really devalues in the minds of a lot of gamers. I know if you're given a game for free, you don't value that game as much as it is if you went out and spent your hard-earned $60 to pay for it. So is that a fair comparison? No, but honestly, that's how people think. So Microsoft has a really big hill to climb in that regard. But the unification of Xbox Live would be a great thing if they actually can do it. And I really hope Generation X, who was actually reporting on this, is actually right on the money with it. And I hope we see something like this at E3 be announced. I probably don't see it actually being implemented to probably later this year or going into next year, but at least they can get that ball rolling and get people more interested into the service and actually get those numbers up, because it's all about money in the end. And as much as everybody hates when people count Microsoft's money, that's the number one thing that's going to bring more games to the platform. So the more money Microsoft makes, the better their games are going to be overall, and they just got to show out and perform in the end. But guys, the biggest question is, what do you think? Xbox Live, Game Pass, unified together? Would you buy it at the $120 for the year and essentially basically get Xbox Live free or 6 months of Game Pass free, however you want to look at it? I want to hear from you down in the comment section on that. And like I always say, thanks for watching this video. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Like this video if you like the content. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. Turn on those notifications. Gonna let you know the next time one of my videos go live. It's your boy Gaming Forte. You guys have a great week. I'm gonna talk to you in the next video. Peace.